4 middle-aged women, one from BC, crossing Australia's 400-kilometre Simpson Desert to raise money for the fight against breast cancer. At the halfway point, at least one mum wasn't sure she could make it. Tonight, the last part of their grueling journey.
For the last 2 weeks, this group of friends, 4 middle-aged women with a connection that stretches from BC to Australia, have bonded over a common goal. They are crossing the Simpson Desert to raise money for breast cancer research. This is day 14 of 18, and the Desert Mums journey is drawing to a close.
And we've crossed the Simpson Desert legally. So legally, we've ticked a box.
But first, the mums have a final sand dune to cross. It stands 40 meters above the desert and is a challenging menace for even four-wheel drives. The dune is known as Big Red, named by Denis Bartell over 2 decades ago when he made his solo journey across the Simpson. Crossing Big Red will be the final physical challenge for the Desert Mums.
Can I ask you guys what you think of the Desert Mums?
I reckon they're pretty marvellous.
Absolutely sensational.
I heard them interviewed on the radio a week before I left when we were packing, and I said we will meet them on the QAA line. And as I said today, we met them on the QAA line.
On top of Big Red, a group of four-wheel drive tourists wait to welcome the mums.
A lot of four-wheel drives have more trouble than that.
More reliable than four-wheel drive.
Most certainly.
We thought we'd show them how to do it. That's big. That's big.
Dennis, too, is waiting for his daughter.
And I named this damn thing 30 years ago. I didn't reckon my daughter would be walking over it too. Oh, sweetie, get the sun out of your eyes. There you are.
Oh, wow.
What do you reckon?
Oh, awesome.
Good, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You've all made it. Wonderful stuff.
Overwhelmingly awesome. Unbelievably awesome.
The whole lot of them are champions.
Oh.
And I'm dirty, my hair's scruffy, but I take my hat off to them. They're marvellous.
After 2 grueling weeks, the mums will take a day to relax before completing the final leg of their trek.
This is just amazing. I said to the girls walking in, the fact that Dad named this Big Red around 30 years ago just made it even more special. It was like watching these guys climb up in their vehicles thinking they're climbing up my dad's hill. And it's good. Oh, I can't believe we've done it.
You ready to go?
On the eve of the journey's end, the Desert Mums set in motion a legacy they hope their own children will fulfill. They bury a time capsule containing letters, pictures, and mementos from this trek for the next generation to return here to collect in another 22 years.
He'll be with us. He'll be 98. He'll be cool.
But there is still one final task to complete. The mums awake at 4 a.m. to blow up 2,500 balloons to symbolize the number of women and men who are killed by the disease each year in Australia alone. The effort takes 5 hours and is made even more difficult because a severe sandstorm is sweeping through the area.
We're going to take one up at a time because it's pretty windy today and we've all got our handles. Either that or we'll be hot air ballooning somewhere over Birdsville, which technically would be cheating, so we don't want to do that.
With the helping hands of friends, the 2 nets, each holding hundreds of balloons, are opened, releasing into the sky the small pink and blue symbols of a person lost to breast cancer. Swiftly, each balloon is swept away by the desert wind. It is the pinnacle of the Desert Mums' quest.
Yeah, a bit bittersweet. Saying goodbye to each other in a few days, and I'm not looking forward to saying goodbye to my dad today.
A gravel road leads the mums to their final destination, Birdsville, a tiny outback settlement on the edge of the Simpson Desert. But despite its remote location, the local pub has rallied its guests and in a single night has raised another $1,000 for the Desert Mums, bringing their total to over $120,000. nearly enough for a 4-year research grant.
Here's to the desert battles.
Cheers.
Woo! Hopefully we made a difference. Hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Would I do it again? Probably not the desert, but I wouldn't trade this moment with these girls for anything.